Copy that, 12. Okay, Pete, we'll give you a radar vector on this one. Sounds like a pretty good vector. Sounds like a pretty good vector. Sounds like a pretty good vector. Okay, Pete, we'll give you a radar vector on this one. Sounds like a pretty good vector. Copy that, 12. Sounds like a pretty good vector. Sounds like a pretty good vector. Sounds like a pretty good vector. We have guidance in channel 10, 9, 8, ignition sequence start, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engines running, commit, liftoff. We are liftoff, 11:22 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Chief Conrad reports that your program is in. Altitude at 1.5 miles. Okay, Houston, we're maneuvering to define attitude. Copy that, 12. Okay, Pete, we'll give you a radar vector on this one. Sounds like a pretty good vector. Sounds like a pretty good vector. Sounds like a pretty good vector.
Well, well, well. Welcome back to the Quarren stream. I got my magnifying glasses on, and you know what that means. It's time for a little solder stream, baby. So we got two people here already. Little Skittles came by to say hi. I haven't seen Little Skittles for a while, and he it looks like he even spent some money to call me a bish. So that's fine, or not money, but points, channel points. So what are we doing today? We're going to finish off the job we started yesterday. I have an Atari Lynx 2, the second rev of the Atari Lynx, and I am going to be doing a full recap, and I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be rebuilding some of the power. Oh yeah, Little Skills just subscribed. Hell yes, that's what I like to see. Thank you, sir. 7 months in a row. That is amazing. That is incredible and wonderful. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that for putting up with me. I got a new job, which is great. It's a great job. I've been very happy, but I've been a little bit busier with it than I was at my previous job, so that's cut in a little bit to my streaming time. But now that things are starting to normalize there, and I have a better idea of what my daily you know what? You're lucky to see. Look at this head of hair, That's what the ladies come for. We got Tween. He's here. And for all that I can say is Tween. 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 That sort of thing, Ooh, yeah, Dark Wizard. Hell of a game. I love that game. I got to get back into it. So far, the only thing I've successfully fixed with my soldering desk is my Sega CDs. So I'm hoping that the Atari Lynx will be the second thing. I've got an ice cold Kirkland brand grapefruit, fresh out of the refrigerator. Let's crack that open and get started, eh? So I figured out the problem that I was having yesterday with the power refurbishment is that I basically wrote down the part numbers for the Atari Lynx 1, which is why I couldn't find like a MOSFET at Q12 and some of the other inductors were wrong and stuff like that. But now I have the correct notations, and so we're going to get into that. We're going to start with that because that's going to require some more desoldering, and I kind of wanted to solder everything first and then jump into soldering after that. So, let's get going. Okay? Tweet. Switching over to solder desk. Today we're gonna play EBM bangers. Oh, that's not sounding too good, is it? What the fuck is going on with that? Let's try that again. Ooh, whoa. There's some serious audio distortion going on. How does it sound to you? How does my sound output sound to all of you? because that sure didn't sound good. Let's see if we can force close Spotify without killing OBS. Huh? Can we do that? We've got okay streaming rate right now, and that's nice. Performance, the CPU, boy, this something is really chewing up a lot of CPU time here. 76%. Ay. No, it's mostly OBS. Oh well. I mean, it might be time for a better rig, you know? Someday. Apps, OBS, Task Manager, Google Chrome. Yeah, okay. Google Chrome has 35 sub apps. Oh, that don't sound right to me. See if we can get Spotify back up and running here. Piece of the puzzle down to the double. Okay, so far so good. Yeah, wow, that is sounding fucked up. Let's try a different song. Let's try Moby's Go. Nope, that is also sounding messed up. What the hell? Let's take a look at the audio feed. It's definitely not sounding great. That's weird. This was working fantastically yesterday, of course. Check, 1, 2. Does other stuff sound weird? Oh, God, this sucks. Do. Oh. I know. Let's try. Let's play some Commodore 64 songs, huh? Maybe that'll sound okay? I don't know. Maybe not. High quality audio. Let's see how this sounds. This might sound bad too, though. I don't know. Whoa, it's opening groove music. Let's try. Man, that's sounding like crap too. I'm trying unplugging my card here. Sounds better. Yeah, we'll listen to a little sleigh radio, you know? All right, we're back, people. Let's get to soldering. We're going to turn on the device. We're going to get started here. Let me bring out my phone so I can watch the chat. Stream Manager is up. Looking good so far. Okay, so first things first, let's take a look at what we're going to remove. We're going to remove this port for the AC power. There's actually several back here. Actually means that this is the power supply and this is the headphone jack. That's right, because this is the bottom where the batteries go. Okay, that's good to know. Don't remove the headphone jack and replace it with the power jack. Let's take a look in the back here. Yeah, even looking at it, you can see the center connector there. So we're going to take out this. We're going to take out these two tiny little things here. This thing and this thing. So let's get going. a little sleigh radio going on. So what I'm trying to do is reflow some solder here so I can pull this off. Two legs loose. There we go. So the big easy piece is off. guess while I'm here, I'll just start with. Guess while I'm here, I'll just start with the power plug. Yeah, so right now, I don't know if you guys can hear me. I can see you talking in the chat. Let me look at the screen up here. So last night when I started, I was gonna what's the terminology they use? I was going to use this kit to tune up the voltage regulator and the power system because the way that the Atari Lynx works is it has a 9-volt power supply, but everything on the board actually is only compatible with 5 volts. And the problem with that is that if the power system that starts to fail, the power system that regulates the 9 volts down to 5 volts, you can start burning out parts of the board, which are very hard to replace. So it's cheaper to replace all of the little components that are part of the power supply for like $2 than it would be to replace a whole Atari Lynx. So that's what we're doing right now. Yeah, there's about 4 parts that can go bad. There's a diode, there's a MOSFET, there's just a couple of resistors. You know, I'm not really an electronic engineer, so I don't fully understand it. This is just me learning from reading retro game forums. Probably hard to see this on the screen, but I took off these 2 little devices here, and there's a lot of damage there. It's possible this board might not work again. It's very gross looking, but I'm going to clean it off right now with some alcohol, and hopefully it'll look a little bit better when I'm done. It's definitely looking better, but I'm very worried about... Where's my pointer clippers here? I'm very worried about these pads here. They do not look good. And I've seen video or pictures of the devices that sit here being like totally melted. Mine didn't look that bad, but looking underneath, I mean, I could definitely see that maybe something has gone wrong over time. So let's hope we can get the new devices on there and it'll work. So we're going to tin up the pads. Little flux.
I can still hear my mother yell,
"Son, time for bed."
and I'd put my pajamas on, brush my teeth, and go to bed. Then I'd hear something in the dark. I would hear my computer talking to me. It would say, "Come on, dude, just one more mission, just one more level." And I just had to get up and do what I must.
Okay, one is on there. All right, Rasta Jedi is here. He's heard me bitch about this thing many times. Okay. He's in place. Let's see if we can't tamp it down. Believe I actually found it.
home of Commodore 64 remixes. This is Slay Radio.
The dreaded inductor. You know it, man. I don't know if the Gleasonator is still watching, but he asked me a question about this copper mesh here. So this is called a solder wick. And basically what you can do, there's, part of the process of soldering new components on is desoldering the previous components. And that's there's a couple of different ways you could do that. It mostly just requires heat and some method of removing the solder. So I have this thing here, which is a suction device that sucks up the solder, called a solder sucker. They also make electronic versions of these, which are very much easier to use. But this way, you just heat up the solder, you heat up the joint, and you push down the copper wick, and it basically soaks up all the solder, the old solder, and then you put new solder on. All right, so we're done rebuilding the power supply, so now let's finish putting in the rest of these capacitors. So we did C3 already. Let's move on to C11, another 10 UF 6.3 volts. Where's that? C11. It's this one down here. Okay. Another 10 UF 6.3 volt. So you can look at these and you can see the microfarad amount and the voltage. This is 10 microfarads and 6. This is 16 volts, but this thing only needs 6 volts. You want to make sure you line up positive and negative, just like if you're installing a battery. That's this one over on this side. That is 47 euros. There's a few other 47 UF, so it might be one of these ones in here. Let's check. Yep, these are them. Negative is to the left. C16 is a 1 UF 50 volt. There in the corner, 1 UF 50 volts. These little guys. These are them. Got a stubborn hole. C58. See, Lost Cause knows. He knows when you got a plugged hole, you got to get that hole hot. Don't really clean it out. C14 is done. C16 is done. C19 is a 47 UF. Where's C19 at? It's up in the corner up here. And it is a 47 UF. What's 21 is a 220 UF. Right next to it, that's a big boy. Yep, this is it, 220. Big boy in place. 23, C25. UF, 10 UF. Here we go. Nope. This way.
Thank you. The next tune is one of my favourites and was made famous by Rob.
Hillsley Radio, baby.
Yeah, thanks, Rob. Thanks. I hope you enjoy. It's, of course, the Monty on the Run High School theme.
I don't know about this. Oh well, I guess we're just suffering through it, you know? I apologize.
Thank you very much. Yes, thank you. Remember, I'm here every Thursday, and I'm also available for weddings, birthdays, and bar mitzvahs. Thank you.
I don't know. It was pretty terrible, in my opinion. Well, if you liked the little skills, then I'm down, okay? C20. this thing. Ooh, buddy. It's a big one. Damn, I think that's all the caps. It's time to put them in place. Hey, that Xeno job was cherry, bro. Don't sell yourself short. Still haven't plugged this in and seen if it works yet, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. Yeah, buddy, furtive spies up in this. That's the problem with this. Once you get started, you're never satisfied, you know? You should just be enjoying some nice GameCube games, but instead, you're worrying about where the placement of that Xeno chip is, you know? I get it. Okay, now we're done, so we can seal back up this little copper plate again. Swear to God, this is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Okay, copper plate is resoldered. You should, man. Did all that work, now you gotta enjoy the rewards, you know? You know, who cares if Call of Duty has a new season? You know, you don't even... Alright, now that that's done, we can attempt the replacement of the screen. You guys ready for that? So let's set aside the motherboard for a sec. We're gonna should probably clean this area off a little bit. I need like a shop vac. Nice thing about this particular mod is that it's really drop-in. Like you're really just replacing the screen. You're not having to do a lot of extra soldering. There is one wire you can solder if you want to control the dimmability, and I think I'm going to do that. But other than that, it's pretty straightforward compared to replacing the Sega Genesis mod, screen mod, I mean. So we're going to start by removing the old CRT or the old LCD screen. We want to keep these screws because we're going to use the same screws to screw the new screen back in place. So keep an eye on those. And we'll just keep this. This is cool because the Genesis it was like a bunch of different pieces and was soldered in, and you basically, I mean, the screen wasn't destroyed, but it would be pretty hard to put it back together if you wanted to go back to a stock screen. And this is just all one unit, so it's a lot easier to do that. See, so there it is. Just gonna lift that out. And let's get the cloth and we'll just kind of wipe off the inside of this lens. You know, and then maybe let's put the cloth down underneath the lens so we don't scratch that up. Alright, let's take a look at this bad boy. Goes in like that. Let's just double check the instructions before we get too crazy here, huh? I'll switch back over to talking head mode while I'm looking up the instructions so you guys don't have to look at an empty soldering station. So how's it going out there in Twitch land? Okay, placing the LCD into the links and then position our Atari Gamer bracket on top. I had it wrong, everybody. Next, the L17 closest. It turns out the thing that I accidentally removed yesterday and was freaking out about, I have to remove anyway as part of the installation. Alright, so let's get rid of that L17 first. I was so freaked out about that. It turns out was fine. Ooh, I can't wait to tell the nerds at Retro RGB. I almost bought a replacement. It was meant to be. We're going to very carefully peel off the film. This is really happening. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Ooh. That brand new screen feeling. Okay, screen is in place. Time to screw down the screws. Okay, two screws done. And apologies to my buddy Crispy. For not letting him 3D print me this screen. Alright, screen is in place. Ooh, this is exciting.
is a disturbance in the stream. Admiral, move the fleet to Slay Radio. I want that free TCP packet.
Dealing with here, people. I can find the battery door in a minute. Sweet mama. Bad news, everybody. Bad news. No power. All of that and no power. So it's pretty possible that that one resistor that I replaced that looked really bad was really bad, because that's one of the things that controls whether or not this can power on. Pretty sure these batteries are all working, although there was a lot of corrosion on the batteries themselves. Oh man. Where's my other links? Well, I do have this other links. Okay, that's how this stuff goes. This thing was not turning on when I started, so it's not any worse than it was then. But it is too bad after all that time. No power for this either, and this definitely used to work. What if I have a 9-volt power supply somewhere? That one's not going to work.
switch back over. Well, gang, we face defeat tonight. Worked on spooky time. It's actually a pretty bright light. A minute here. Let's turn off these tunes. Goodbye, Slay Radio. Goodbye, Slay Radio. You know, well, thanks for swinging by, everybody. We had a lot of fun. Next time I'll do something more successful, like badly play a video game. I'm looking at this here. We definitely did it right. We did have face down. That went in like that. Just wasn't getting any power. And the LED light wasn't coming on either, which can sometimes mean that the controller ribbon is broken. I'm going to have to get a replacement power cable for this and see if I can test that out. Because those batteries weren't working in either of these. And I don't know about that, you know? It's definitely possible that over time they just stopped working. But we just replaced all of the capacitors and all the power supply stuff. So yeah, I don't know. We still have a bunch of other stuff we're going to do. We'll come back next time. We'll play some video games, so it's a little less, of me at the top of my head for 2 hours while we listen to tunes. And, we'll have a good time. So we'll see you then. Okay? All right. What's going on? Furtive Spy's here crying. Lost cause, you know. That's how it goes, you know. I really wanted this thing to work. I was very excited about it, you know. I really felt good about it. The nice new screen, you know. At least if my old links had worked, I could have put it in that, but that's not working either. So I'm still at square one with both of them, you know. Just got to go find a 9-volt adapter somewhere. You know. Maybe one for an old cell phone or some crap. Because the pin out is so small. You know what I mean? A small hole. All right. Thanks for coming by, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.